Broilers are also called broiler chickens. Broilers is the featured race type of crossbred chicken from the nations that have high productivity, especially in producing chicken meat. Broiler chickens that are the result of crossbreeding and sustainable system that can be said good genetic quality. Genetic quality of good will come to the maximum when the chickens are given a supportive environment factors such as high quality feed, the cage system, as well as healthcare and disease prevention. Broiler chickens are the most economical livestock when compared with other livestock. The advantages are speed increase, production of meat in a relatively quick and short, or about 4 to 5 weeks meat production can already be marketed or consumed. The advantages include growing broiler chickens were very fast with high body weight in a relatively short period, small feed conversion, ready to be cut at a young age and to produce fibrous quality of the meat is tender. The rapid growth of broiler is also an effort to offset the handling of public demand for chicken meat. The development is supported by the growing strength of downstream industries such as breeding companies, breeding farms that produce various kinds of strains. Strain of broiler chickens. So what are the types of strain broiler and where the most well cultivated in Indonesia? The development of technology and genetic outcrossing in generating strains of broiler chickens is very dynamic. Sometimes at certain times of the strain of broiler chicken is superior to other strains, but these strains sometimes more experienced weakness. From time to time every strain of increased quality, so cannot be said of certain strains are superior to other strains. Here are some strains of broiler chickens grown in Indonesia. Strain of broiler. So what are the types of strain broiler and where the most well cultivated in Indonesia? The development of technology and genetic outcrossing in generating strains of broiler chickens is very dynamic. Sometimes at certain times of the strain of broiler chicken is superior to other strains, but these strains sometimes more experienced weakness. From time to time every strain of increased quality, so cannot be said of certain strains are superior to other strains. Here are some strains of broiler chickens grown in Indonesia. Cobb strain. Cobb developed and popular in more than 60 countries. This strain has the focus of development to improve the performance ratio of feeding, food conversion ratio, FCR. Genetically, this strain was developed to have the formation of breast meat, adaptable in the hot tropical climate. pests and diseases in broiler chickens: dysentery, coccidiosis. Symptoms: bloody stools and diarrhea, lack of appetite, wings turquoise, dull hair, shivering. Newcastle disease, NCD, Newcastle disease. Symptoms: chicken difficult breathing, coughing, sneezing, rising, grunting, lethargic, sleepy eyes, wings turquoise, sometimes bloody. Stool watery, greenish. Specific symptom of torticollis is the head twirling, uncertain and paralyzed. Gumboro, infectious bursal disease, is a disease that attacks the immune system of broiler viral reovirus group. Symptoms begin: loss of appetite, chicken likes to move irregularly, inflammation around the rectum, diarrhea and trembling shakes. Snoring disease, chronic respiratory disease, is a respiratory infection caused by a bacterium Mycoplasma gallisepticum. The symptoms include frequent sneezing chicken, snot out through the nose, and snoring when breathing. Defecation Lyme pylorem, called defecation Lyme disease because symptoms are easily visible as the chicken diarrhea remove dirt and after a dry white to be like chalk powder. The disease is caused by the bacterium Salmonella pylorem. Death can occur on the 4th day after infection. PHS, pulmonary hypertension syndrome. PHS followed by ascites is one of the causes of losses in the livestock industry. PHS is usually called ascites. The main cause is the increased intravascular hydrostatic pressure and right ventricular failure. As a result of increased pressure, transitate came out of the blood vessels and accumulated in the abdominal cavity. Bumblefoot is a chicken disease that often occurs in the leg organs, is known as bumblefoot disease. The disease is originally caused by infection of the feet, usually bumblefoot, often found in poultry breeder or layer, especially in chickens aged 25 to 40 weeks.